Kansei
Hello.
Yasuda.
Hi. Hi, Pozinski-san.
Hello,
Hi.
hello. We have the most recent Kill Tony Golden Ticket winner. Yeah, watch my router there.
Hello.
I just set up this couch just for you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. It's
Very
very
nice.
honor.
Very honorable couch.
Yeah, I
So
like
nice.
it. It's from I think it's from Timu or something. So
It's from Timu?
no, what's
No.
that other Wayfair?
Wait, yeah, it's like a good Timu.
It's good. Yeah, a little
Yeah.
bit better Timu.
Amazing.
It's
How much was this?
$350.
Woo.
Good deal. You don't think so?
Very good deal.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, now I'm happy because
Very
if you
good
tell me
deal.
it's a good deal, then it is a good deal.
Very good deal.
Yeah, that's what we do here in America, right? We just buy Chinese industrial products and
Yeah.
then we say, hey, what's going on with our economy? What the fuck?
We in America?
Huh?
America?
I mean, I think Canada counts.
Oh.
North America.
North America, okay.
Same economy.
Okay.
Similar economy. Not really.
You born and raised here
I was born and raised here.
in
yeah.
Canada.
Yeah.
Do you consider yourself as an American?
No, not at all. I'm Canadian and then if not Russian.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
Are you Russian?
Yeah, that's my background. Like Russian, Polish, Ukrainian, Latvian, Eastern European.
Born in but your parents are
My parents were born in Latvia. You know what where Latvia?
Latvia, yeah.
Yeah.
Latvia and Laser, okay.
Yeah.
Do you know the basket? Do you watch basketball?
Yeah, a little bit. They're good. They're tall. They're good at basketball.
That's all.
Yeah, exactly. So, how has it been
Being
since you won your Giltuni golden ticket?
Toonie,
Giltuni?
Kiltony Golden Ticket. It's very nice, very honorable. Thank you very much, everybody.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Tell
much.
us about the experience. What was that day like from start to finish, before, during, and after? What happened?
Okay, so before, so I was gonna be there for 2 weeks. First Monday, I didn't get on,
Right.
and then I thought I was never gonna get on because people over there tell me I was gonna never get on.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were very depressed
Yes. Yes.
about bucket. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna get on. So I'm gonna try as much as mic I can.
Hmm.
And then the whole week I tried on get onto the mic, but I was always like on time, but like on the dot when the mic starts.
Right. And then you're a millionth on the list.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I just don't know anybody over there, so
Yeah,
I
yeah,
just went back home every
Yeah.
day. So I couldn't. I got on just one time
Before
before
in the week.
in the week.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I
Yeah.
was pretty depressed, and
Yeah.
then I did 2 shows. There's a guy called Andrew Ofolo.
Yeah,
Awful,
yeah,
yeah. Yeah.
I think I know him. Yeah.
Andrew put me on to his show that he did on Cap City. So I did 5 minutes.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah. And then Monday came, and then, yeah, I was like, but I was like, there was a little hope in me.
Yeah.
So I was like, I was going over my bed, make sure at minutes.
Of course, you always do. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I was smoking cigarettes
Nice.
outside of Shakespeare, like 5 cigarettes in, and then they called my name,
Yeah.
and I was like, oh my god,
It's happening.
it's
Yeah.
happening. And then and the comic was so nice. Like they make a urge for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh, let's go.
Yeah.
And then like guy from Canada, like my friends from Canada, like Danny,
Yeah.
and Charlie, and everybody was there. Oh, let's go. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
I was so nervous, and then
course, yeah.
fucking how and then I went backstage
Yeah.
shaking, and then you hear everything, right?
Yeah. You hear
Backstage,
who's
yeah, on stage, and then just went home. I did my minutes, and then they just talk about ramen
Yeah. Yeah.
pretty much all the time.
Yeah. And then after you got to hang out.
After I got to hang out with the pan, like Adam.
Mitzi's?
Yeah, at Mitzi's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing bar.
Yeah. Really cool.
Yeah, but I'm not the kind of person who like, socialize
Right.
and stuff. So so I was just sitting in front of the bathroom.
Nice.
Yeah,
In front of the what?
bathroom.
Oh, in front of the bathroom.
Yeah, they put little chairs
But the
on.
bathroom's outside.
Yeah, outside. So I was outside.
You were sitting outside
Yeah,
on purpose. While
Oh.
you could have been inside.
yeah, because I just
Were you sitting outside of the bathroom because you wanted to watch?
no. I was about because I was just like overwhelmed with
Emotion.
people. Like
People. Okay.
there's
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
many
Yeah.
people. So I was like, I'm using my phone.
Was it busy? I've never been to Mitzi's on a Kiltony night.
Super busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's packed.
Like even after when they close it down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then like there's so many famous people like that
Right,
I've seen on everywhere,
Yeah.
and I was like,
But I feel like that's like every night at Mitzi's. The thing about Mitzi's is that it closes at 11 to the general public.
yeah.
So when I've been lucky enough to do shows there and get to hang out there, it's like once they close down, it's kind of, because of the kind of club that Rogan's built, there's always famous people around there.
Yeah,
And they just
yeah.
want a spot to hang out.
Yeah.
So when you end up there after 11, you're like, holy shit. Like they come out and
Yeah.
just like casually, you're like, oh my God, it's them.
yeah, fucking, it's
Yeah.
that. Right? I was
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah, but that's fine. That's a better thing to do. It's better to sit in front of the bathroom than to come up to him and go like, "Oh my God," you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah. So I was like, So I
Yeah.
was constantly taking shit and piss because I wanted to find something to do.
Nice. That is something to do. So you
Yeah.
found something to do. That's good. You could have just had a water from the bar, but shitting and pissing is also fine. Maybe that's the
Yeah.
way they do it in Japan.
Yeah. How was
Yeah.
your experience?
Oh, my experience was amazing. There's 2 golden ticket winners in Toronto now, but only one guy that's been booed off stage. So fuck you guys. You and Jared Nathan can fuck off. I'm more special.
There's only two. There's only two booed.
No, only one. It's just me.
Just you
Just
in the
me?
history of Kiltony. Oh, in Toronto.
No, in Toronto. I think. I honestly don't know. It's just something I made up, pulled out of my ass right now. Yeah, but when I was doing last year when I went and this year, the waiting was at Poor Choices.
Poor choices, yeah.
I'm surprised it was at Shakespeare because way back in the day it used to be at Shakespeare.
Yeah, now, and it was Poor Choices when I
first
get there
day.
for first day.
Yeah.
They moved it because Poor Choice was used by Southwest.
Ah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Because in my mind, Shakespeare's is a better spot. Which one did you like better?
Shakespeare.
Yeah.
Because I got pulled.
Yeah.
That's what's like my lucky spot. But
It's your lucky spot.
yeah, but Shakespeare was way nicer.
They got like a pool table, little
Yeah.
deck out there.
Yeah,
Poor Choice is depressing, man. I hate it.
It is kind of.
I hate waiting there, but you'll never have to wait again, so that's good for you. Yeah, but no, it is annoying to wait there.
Yeah.
If I had to choose between the two, Shakespeare's all the way, and it's closer. You don't have to cross the street. You just
yeah.
go next door,
Right next-
and you're good.
Yeah.
I don't know if there might be. Do they share a wall? No, there's a pizza place in between them.
Yeah, so you go back door.
Right.
And they put you
Yeah.
into the back of the
Yeah, but you have to
mothership.
go around the front and then to the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. You go back door of the Shakespeare.
Oh, right. Yeah, because they
Yeah.
share a back alley.
Yes.
Right. That's
Yes.
true. That's so much easier. Why don't they always do it there?
Because the Shakes, I think, I don't know. Shakespeare didn't let them. I don't
Yeah.
know.
So for people that don't know, and actually this is a good point to address now that we both kill Tony special appearances on one couch. That's crazy. No, but like people don't realize that if you're on usually the mothership shows, you're not in like the comics aren't in the audience. Most of them. Some of them are. You can buy a ticket and then sign up and then go in the audience. But most of the comics, the like 300 or so comics that sign up are waiting at either Poor Choices or Shakespeare's, which are bars separate from the comedy mothership. So it's just a cesspool of comedians, of nervous autistic people
Yeah.
in a very enclosed space. And it's not the most fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then when you get pulled, you get what's his name again? The guy that calls the name and takes you across the street. Anyways, a Kill Tony employee comes and goes, "Hey, you're up next on Kill Tony," and then drags you almost by the hand to like backstage.
Yeah.
And then they cut your bracelet off and you go.
Yeah.
The night that I got on, because it was a record-breaking episode, 26 bucket pulls. How many were on yours? Usually there's like a handful, 5 or 6.
Yeah, I think I was on like fourth or fifth.
Right.
Yeah.
So usually there's 5 or 6 bucket pulls. My night, it was just something was in the air and everybody was bombing.
Yeah.
And Tony did a lightning round until he got somebody to not bomb. I did not break the curse, but I was the one before the person that did.
Really?
Well, because I was 25th and the last
okay.
guy was 26th.
Okay.
I mean, I honestly, like, even the last guy had an okay set, but it was just so bad at that point that it's like, okay, let's put an end to this. Nobody's gonna fucking break this curse.
Ugh.
It happens. It's like live comedy is that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Every comedian has this, no matter how, that's the beauty about comedy. Like you hear, I love watching my favorite comics bomb stories.
No, yeah.
Because that makes you realize that nobody's bulletproof, no matter how hard you work in comedy.
Yeah.
But I was 25th, and the 26th guy stopped it. But I walk out at that point. It was like I've been doing it for like 3 years now.
Yeah.
I've never walked out to I felt like I was walking out towards my execution. You know what I mean? Like I was about to get hung on stage.
Yeah.
Tony messes up my last name, goes, all right, this guy, I get like 1 clap maybe, like nobody claps. And then I'm like, all right, let's do my little racist joke. That's good. My fucking handsome lesbian trans Tarzan looking dumbass goes, that they'll love that. And then they booed me. And I was like, okay, next. I'm happy. That was a great experience. Exactly. Yeah. But I think it'll be a fun time. If I ever get back on the show, it'll be fun to talk about. It'll almost make it'll be like I think the bucket likes stories like that show that likes stories.
Yeah.
It'll be a fun thing to talk about.
For sure.
And it's pretty fun. But so what was your second experience like? Was it a little better? Were you less nervous, more nervous?
Oh, second experience, I was more nervous.
Really?
I was more nervous because I was like, because first time I just didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
So I just answered the questions.
Yeah.
And second, and everybody was like nice, like, you know, like panel was Adam and then Richie.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, but like it just kind of clicks. So it's like, we went by. Second time it was Sam Talent.
Right.
Yeah. And
Sam Talent. Yeah.
Sam Talent, very nice guy.
Yeah, super nice guy.
Yeah, super nice.
He comes to Toronto quite often. I've seen him in Toronto.
Yeah, he came to Japan too.
Yeah,
when
I saw that.
Yeah, when I started there. So I was like, maybe that made me a little nervous because I like.
Yeah.
Because when I started there.
Keep the mic a little below your face.
Okay.
Just here. Yeah.
Okay. When I started there, like Sam Talent, I was like my 1 year in, and Sam Talent did out and killed.
Yeah.
In Tokyo Comedy Bar.
Yeah.
And bless you. And
Thank
then
you.
it's like, because as a young, like 1 year comic, that's like your style. Right?
When did you start?
I started 5 years ago.
5 years. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Because you've only been in Toronto for like a couple, right?
Yeah, this is my second year. Yeah,
Cool.
yeah. So I started right after COVID starts. So almost like a year and a half I didn't do it, but I did first sets before COVID.
Yeah.
So I count that time.
Yeah.
So it was including COVID times 5 years.
Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
Yeah, man. How about you?
I've been doing it. I started right after COVID.
Yeah.
So, well, actually, December 2022. So it's been 2 years, basically.
2 years.
Yeah.
Wait.
2 years was December. So now it's been 2 years and a couple months.
So right before that, you were making contents?
I was making content before I was doing stand-up, yes.
Interesting.
But I still had, when I started stand-up, I had like 4,000 followers.
Oh, really? So,
Yeah.
After you started stand-up and then...
Yeah. I was making like, comedy kind of like little skits about like being in university and shit.
Oh, okay.
So I was already doing the content, but not really. Kind of just whenever I would have an idea, I wasn't doing it.
Yeah, you didn't have a career with it, but now you do.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, if you want to call it a career, whatever it is.
Yeah, you make money off of it.
Yeah, which is great, and
pay rent, I guess.
Yeah.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
Me.
That's the goal, and kill Tony. Like anything helps. This career, man, I was just doing a little like podcast kind of hangout with these comics. People probably know them, Legion of Skanks. They're cool guys. They were talking about how it's basically just eating shit for 10 years and then like little positive things start happening and you kind of ride that momentum and it's like little steps and same thing for everybody. And it's who can survive, because I think if you're a certain level of I've been lucky enough to open for some big comedians, and I've asked multiple like successful comedians how much does talent play a role in success in this business, and their answers have been no more than 5%. The rest is like, you know, working hard, doing social media, knowing people, you know, the business side of it. I think talent is the barrier to entry, and it's like the bare minimum, because so many people in Toronto and every city are talented. They're all talented. Yes. So and it's funny. Like, can you stick around for long enough for you to get those breaks and use them? You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because, yeah, like you went on Kill Tony, that's like a 1 in a million thing. But if you're around for long enough, things like that happen, right?
Yeah.
Because it's just, that's the business we're in. That's what we're all trying to do.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If I, like on that day before I got pulled, I was like, I'm not gonna get pulled, but I'm just gonna keep doing it.
Of course,
so something will eventually, like, you know.
Of course.
Why am I, you know? I'm not, you know, counting on this. Or
anything. Yeah. And how would you feel? How do you feel now that you got pulled? How does it feel? Obviously, it's overwhelming. At first.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah. But now that you've had a little bit of time to digest it,
yeah.
How has it made you better? What has it done to you think? Like how has it changed you?
It's it changed because first episode I did, it was like I got really good, you know, feedback from the internet or everything I was watching.
Oh, from the internet. Yeah.
And second one I did back to back. I didn't do, like, it was all right.
Yeah.
And then and I didn't know what was like going on. So like, and on the Reddit is like a
Reddit is horrible, man.
Of a fake axe.
Yeah.
Which, like, on the stage it comes out very strong.
Yeah.
Because I get really shy.
Yeah.
So whatever accent I have.
Yeah.
Deep inside of me just comes out.
Yeah.
It did.
Dude, even mine slips up. Like, I've been living here my whole life. Yeah. Sometimes when I'm on stage, I'll say something, you know, it'll slip up.
Yeah, just the mentality thing. They don't get it, but like, it's not fake.
It's not fake. Hear that, Reddit? No, man, dude,
Fuck you.
Yeah. It's and Kill Tony is another level of this, because it's like the biggest one of the biggest platforms for comedy in the world right now. But like, I do my little skits, and they sometimes, like, just recently I did this, like, the Canadian Pornhub skit, and it got like, you know,
I saw it.
13 million views. I was in like New York Post, Daily Mail, and people comment, like, I think it's been like 3 years now that I get one DM, at least one of each a day, like one DM to kill myself and one DM that you made me laugh today, you made my day. One of each. So you learn really quickly, and I'm sure you have already, the highs, the lows, the in-betweens. That shit doesn't matter. It's not real. The fact is, anybody in real life that you've seen said, I think your accent is fake. No. And that's real life. That's what matters. The people that come to your shows that laugh, that's the real thing that at the end of the day that matters. So all the internet stuff, like, again, once a day I get somebody to message, or more than once a day when something's going viral. I get people telling me to kill myself and people telling me that I fucking made their day. So you can't listen in too much to either side.
For sure, man.
You just gotta keep doing your thing.
Also, my parents are like happy now. Not happy, but
that's
like,
nice.
But they were like, because I think they was thinking to, like I say on Kill Tony, if you know, but they were thinking about me if I don't make it for like this or second year. They were gonna ask me to take over their family business. Right.
Which
is their salon.
So that's true.
It's true.
If you weren't going to make it in another year or so, you think your parents would have
just come back?
asked you to come back to Japan to take over the family business?
Yeah, because they're old. They're like 70 years old.
Okay,
Yeah.
wow. That's cool.
So
And now what are they saying? Now they're more
now they were now like when you gonna be on a movie.
that's great.
They were excited, but also they were like a little bit sad in the beginning because they didn't understand the gratitude of it. You know, but now they see my followers going up a little bit.
Yeah.
On YouTube and then Instagram, and
Yeah.
they start seeing a little bit of the shine inside the tunnels. In terms of my career.
The light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah,
That's cool.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
cool.
yeah,
I need to get my parents there because my parents still think that I'm homeless.
Wait, what's your parents? Because Japanese parents and Russian parents.
Russian parents, yeah.
Kind of similar.
Very similar.
Very similar.
I really want to talk to you about this because
Yeah.
my parents are they've seen all of it. They've seen my followers go up. They've
Yeah.
seen me sell out shows. They've seen me, go to Austin, do all these cool things, be in
Yeah.
newspapers, fucking
Yeah.
I'm doing like fucking movies now. I'm in like CSI. I have an agent. I'm acting.
Amazing.
They don't give a shit. I'm not not doctor, not lawyer. You are failure.
You feel it.
Yeah, literally, that's all it is.
Yeah.
So I'm happy that your parents are, and
Yeah.
we've had that we've had enough conversations at this point where it's like, okay, guys, let's chill. I'm doing this. I made my decision, and they're, in my mind, I understand where they're coming from. They're not doing it because they hate me. They're doing it because they love me and they want the best for me, and that's what they understand.
Yeah.
Like I have to imagine they grow up in the fucking Soviet Union before, like it's a different world. They don't understand this.
Exactly.
And I can totally admit, my parents are young. My parents are still barely in their 50s.
Okay.
They're like just turned 50 recently. And I can't imagine your parents in their 70s, you said, right?
Yeah.
They don't understand what Kill Tony YouTube is. Like they can't. They come from a different universe, quite literally.
Yeah.
So I understand and it's cool that your parents are going like supporting you, which mine are in their own way, I think now. But it's once you find something, it's just, and once you taste that little bit of success like you have now,
Just a little bit, yeah.
It's like that little bit of literally like that little moment of like the golden ticket, and now you got to hang out with Tony and see what like success is like in this business.
Oh, yeah.
You'll always have that image in your head,
Oh,
and
yeah.
that'll get you through some lows.
Yes.
That'll get you through fucking forever, man.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Tony-san, thank you.
Yeah. Well, don't you feel that way?
I feel that way. But I also feel like, I have to just act right away now.
You have to capitalize.
I have to work harder. For sure. Like
no, that's also
Yeah, and then that is a little bit of stress because like I'm a really I try to keep my pace.
Yeah.
Kind of guy.
Yeah.
So now I have to like run hard.
Yeah.
So like write every day. That's my challenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, consistency.
And it's good that well, I think it'll lead into like the more of these shows you'll do, the more you'll do shows with better comedians, and you'll be around these people more, and it's just about hanging out with funny people and getting funnier yourself and doing shows. That's it.
Yes,
There's no
sir.
secret to it.
Yes, sir.
And now you have the opportunity to do it, so you will. Right?
Opportunity.
Yeah.
I love
Exactly.
opportunity. Opportunity is so good.
Exactly. So what do you think now? What's the new bar? How long until you what's the new bar of, okay, I made it, I don't have to go take over the nail salon?
I don't say I necessarily made it. I don't think it's really good start.
Yeah.
Really support system and.
I mean, but that's what Kill Tony is.
Yeah.
It's not meant for seasoned comics.
Good start. Yeah, for sure. And then my next goal right now, is to do more. My parent, make them happy.
That's very Japanese of you.
Make them
It's to
happy.
bring honor to
Bring
family.
honor to family. My grandma almost dying. Right, she 95.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I have to.
Careful with the knees; it might block your face.
Okay, I have to. I promise her that I'll become a successful comedian and then take her back to Korea
Oh,
because she's Korean. So
Nice.
but she's too old, so she can only travel with that private jet.
Oh.
So me, I'll be.
You got 5 years to get a private jet, buddy.
No, Japanese. Well, she's Korea, but she's in Japan.
Yeah.
Japanese people live long. Did you know? Like,
Yeah. It's one of those golden zones with the centenarians.
wait, what's that? What the fuck?
Centenarians are people that live over 100 years old.
Oh, yeah, you call it a centenarian?
Yeah.
You're smart.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
You went to
I'm a great honor.
You great honor. You went to U of T.
I went to U of T.
That's a
yes.
great honor.
That is a very great honor.
U of T is.
It's the goal for
Can it?
like Asian international students.
Yeah.
U of T is like the Harvard.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like every. Oh.
I was getting out of my first year bio lecture, and the guy sitting beside me would hop into a Lambo, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Because the international student Chinese.
Yeah, because his dad owns like half of the real estate in China, probably.
Oh
But
yeah. And then and you play golf.
I play golf. Yeah.
You made it to the
The UFC team. Yeah.
That's
OUA team.
talking about honorables.
Oh yeah, dude.
If I do that, my parents would fucking come.
Like come in there, nail
in
salon.
Nail salon.
Oh, yeah.
Because my dad made me play golf
Yeah.
too.
Wow.
I think
Watch the
he,
mic. The mic.
You know, just,
Yeah.
he wanted to be.
I'm media training you right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, sit up. Mic below. Mic below.
He wanted
Honorable position.
honorable.
Yeah.
He wanted to be. He wanted me to be like you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Am I in? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, you're Gucci.
Like you. You know.
Yeah, U of T biochem
Yeah.
golf team. Graduated with honors. Got a master's degree.
Master.
Got a master's degree in synthetic organic chemistry. I was the president of the golf team during my master's degree.
So many honor.
So many honor. And then my parents thought, that's the thing. That's how I tricked my parents. They thought I was like on the path to being like doctor,
Successful.
honorable
doctor.
doctor.
Yeah, honorable.
And I'm like, gotcha, bitch. Comedian.
Content. They must be so disappointed.
They're so because I didn't give them. It's like most parents, they're disappointed from a young age. They're like, this kid's gonna. I was champion of American judo when I was a junior, so I was always a star athlete.
Okay.
Then I got into U of T. Then the golf thing happened.
Yeah.
So I was like, I did the MCAT too. I did it. I did okay. And then I'm like, fuck all that shit. I got my degrees. I'm like, time to
do your own thing.
do a 180. Yeah.
Were you always wanted to do like comedy and content?
Stand up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Content, not necessarily, but stand up. When I moved from my parents' house to my old apartment, before I moved here, I was cleaning my office and I found a picture that I drew of myself on stage with a microphone to like bombing actually to cricket. It was like a comic book.
Oh.
It was like one strip was like what was it like a guy walks into a bar, and then the other strip it says ouch, and then the audience goes crickets. It's like I told a joke and I bombed.
Okay.
And I drew it when I must have been like, I don't know, like 5-6 years old.
Oh.
Yeah. I fulfilled my own Kill Tony prophecy. I was drawing myself bombing on Kill Tony. It was all meant to be, bro. It was all. We all have our own path.
Yes.
If I got the golden ticket, it wouldn't have worked out, man.
Golden ticket. You could have do full Slavic accent.
I should be Russian. To do that. Yeah, I'll be the I'll rival Ari Matti.
Yeah.
He's the Estonian. I'm the Latvian.
Right.
Who will be the most Eastern European bro on Kill Tony? But I think I found my little niche more now with the content. Like the more you do it, the Eastern Europe. Like I'm doing the Slavic show at Backroom. I think that'll be fun.
Okay.
I recently did a show the other day here. The what used to be the Parkdale show. G runs it.
Oh yes.
And it's like kind of like it's a book show, but it's kind of just like a mic. It's like a Tuesday free show.
Okay.
And the only audience members that came were my fans. And it felt really good because I talked to them. It was a husband and a wife. The husband was Russian and the wife is Chinese.
Oh, okay.
And she watches my content because she's learning Russian and trying to understand the culture. And she sends her husband my reels. And she calls her husband a debil, which is an idiot in Russian because of me.
Debil.
And they were both like telling me how much they love my content. I did all my Russian jokes for them. They were fucking dying. And after the show, they came up to me and, you know, there's these moments you have, like, because you choose this career. I could be a doctor now, but I chose to do this.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'm like, okay, it's going well. I'm doing what I love. I'm paying rent, whatever.
Yeah.
But that was one of those moments where it was just two people. And I'm like, I came home and I felt really fulfilled. I was like, okay, I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Fuck yeah.
So it feels good.
Everything makes you, because if you decide to be doctor, you won't be happy.
No, because it's never what I was doing it for my parents.
Exactly.
But I did like the golf. If I was playing the Masters this week, I wouldn't be too disappointed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me too. I hated golf.
You hate golf?
I
Really?
play. I like to play for fun.
Yeah.
But when it was competitive,
Yeah.
and my dad was always coming to my
Dude, I had the
play.
same thing.
Yeah.
I was so nervous.
Yeah.
And he'd follow you every hole.
He follow you.
And then when you when you miss a 3-foot putt, yeah. Yeah.
Like it didn't. I hated it, and I ended up like tricking a score.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was just doing so much. Like I had like 9. I shot 9 in one. Because,
Yeah.
So like that was my average. So I was like, yeah, maybe I could make it to 7. And,
Yeah.
But
In a tournament? And you got caught?
No, I didn't get caught.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It was a middle school, so.
Oh, okay. It was middle school golf.
Middle school golf.
Dude, I played so much competitive golf, like
Yeah.
junior golf especially.
Yeah.
So much cheating. Everybody's like,
So much
they
cheating.
make a 10, you're like, yeah, that was a bogey. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck you, it was a
Yeah.
bogey. You gotta be
Yeah.
like, no,
Yeah.
I'll give you a double, but me.
Yeah.
Like, there's so much cheating. I remember I was playing. I don't care. I was playing on junior golf, and we were somehow paired in like, or was it high school? I can't remember. It was either middle school or like junior, but it was like we were all like, I don't know, 15, 16, and we were playing in like a three people, like 3-ball, right? Threesome, and we were all chill, we were having fun, but we were playing so shit. We were all gonna shoot like high 80s, like 90 or something. We're like, boys, 3 of us, we're boys. Let's just chill, you know? Let's take a few drops and put a few scores down, and we all looked at each other like that Spider-Man meme, and we're like, all right, we're doing this. That's just high school golf. It's completely unethical and it sucks, but I don't give a shit.
Yeah, but I had fun. I mean, like,
golf is the best thing ever now.
yeah,
I love golf.
For play, like to play in nice weather with your buddy.
Yeah.
Drinking
Some light beers.
light beers.
Like a little Asahi.
Yeah.
A little Sapporo.
Sapporo.
Oh God.
Without the parents.
Oh.
Amazing time.
Without the parents.
Amazing.
I feel like for you and I, the amazing time always comes down to being without parents.
Without parents.
Yeah, it's
God.
amazing.
Yeah.
We got to do another whole podcast, not talking about Kiltony and just about being raised immigrant.
Yeah.
Parent. I'll have you on my Slavic show.
Hell yeah.
Because you can relate to all of my jokes about being Russian are about how my parents would fucking smack me with a spoon if I didn't get A+. You know, it's the same shit. Yeah. Golf and all that stuff. That's funny.
Yeah.
So now you're back. You're going back to Austin, see what you can do. Maybe get back on.
Going back. Get back on.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
How are you gonna work on your visa now? Looking into that at all?
I will. We'll work on my visa, but I haven't talked to my lawyer yet.
Yeah.
So see what happens. But
I've been doing that now, and I'm honestly questioning whether or not everything, like with all the Canada-US stuff, I think it's a good time to do it. I don't know, because less people are doing it.
oh really?
Yeah, because people are like, oh, do I want to go to the US? I'm like, I don't care. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I don't care too. I mean, I wanna. As the comedy is where it is in US.
Yeah.
That's where I at. So
You got to go there.
100%.
Especially now that you're in the Kiltony universe, that's where you specifically can sell tickets.
Yeah. Hopefully.
I don't know for me necessarily, because like my fans are mostly in actually my number 1 state is New York, but then it's like Canada, US is an even split. And then I have some people in Europe, obviously, because of the content I do, but I can do more in Canada. That's why I'm like, fuck, I don't know if I want to pay like $6K right now.
It's 6K?
Yeah, about that. Depends on the lawyer you get. I can hook you up with a good lawyer.
For sure.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Christina recommended the lawyer to me, so I trust her.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And she's been good to me, so.
Oh, Christina's from Canada too.
She's Canadian. She was born in Windsor, Ontario.
Oh, and then she did the same thing. Because
No.
he
So
was-
Christina's parents moved
Oh, okay, okay.
when she was young. So she got citizenship through her parents when she was younger.
Oh, okay,
She
okay.
grew up in LA, like
Okay.
that comedy scene.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, back to
Okay, back to
Sorry.
the podcast. We had a text
Sorry.
intermission.
text message.
Text message.
Text message.
Do you want to say who? I think it would be funny.
I think I shouldn't.
Okay.
I think I shouldn't.
We're texting a very important
Very important person.
comedy guru.
Comedy. Okay. It's stress.
It's stressful. It's stressful, man. Texting people in the business. You're like, what do I do? Do I
Texting.
send? What if I accidentally send them a picture of my penis,
Yeah.
of my naked dick and balls?
Do you do that?
Yeah, by act all the time. I'm like, fuck, not again, dude. Why do I never get booked?
I take picture of my naked picture every day,
Yeah.
and it's in my hidden file. It's like, because I used to work out a lot.
Yeah.
Now I don't really,
Yeah.
but like I don't get onto the weight.
Yeah.
I just see how I look.
I take
and then-
progress photos in the locker room gym,
Yeah.
but like of my asshole only.
That's not. That's what the progress be asshole. What the fuck?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every single day.
Okay.
I don't care how my abs look. I do a full, like, I'll do a chest workout, a leg workout.
Yeah.
But I just bend down right in front of the mirror. Because there's guys that like walk around with like the towels in the gym when you go
Yeah.
to the sauna.
Yeah.
See, back in Eastern Europe and Russia,
Yeah.
the sauna culture
Yeah.
is like, if you're not naked, I don't trust you.
Okay. Oh.
Everybody has to be naked
Oh, in sauna.
in the sauna.
Oh, yeah, in Japan
so I
too.
can beat you with like sticks and leaves. And I want to make sure that you don't have a boner. Because if you have a towel, how do I know you're not gay? You know what I mean? Also, I don't want to like, what if you got weapons? You can't.
That's so
Yeah.
stressful.
Yeah. So when you're at Good Life here, everybody's with their towels. I'm like, bro, I don't trust anybody.
Everybody, gay.
Everybody's gay. Bro. So I walk around, no fucking towel. And to assert my dominance, I set up my tripod. You know how some people bring the tripod now to the gym?
They do.
Yeah. You never see that?
Oh.
People bring a tripod and they
do
do like
content.
chest press. Yeah, and content.
Yeah.
I bring it, I leave it in my backpack, and when I'm done the workout, I put it right in the middle of the change room and I bend down and spread my cheeks.
Oh.
So I can send it to comedy bookers and hope to get on shows. But it hasn't worked for me so far, unfortunately. But yeah. Anyways, that's a little bit about me. Might be, now that you're coming up in the world, might be a technique you might consider using. We do that. I don't know if they do it in Japan, but
Okay.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Tips and tricks.
Tips and tricks. Yeah, that's very good. Thank
Yeah.
you. I'll probably do that.
Okay.
Naked picture.
No, but it's cool. It's cool. So they're doing the what's it called? Killers of Kill Tony in Toronto. So you don't know how many people have like asked me about. They're like, oh yeah, Kill Tony's coming to Toronto. I'm gonna sign up. I'm like, no, bro. It's just like people from Kill Tony are gonna do a show here.
Yeah.
If Kill Tony was in Toronto, they would be doing fucking Rogers Center.
Roger.
Yeah.
Do you think it could be mass? Yeah, Rogers.
No. It would be Scotiabank, not Rogers Center.
Scotia.
Yeah,
Oh,
Scotiabank,
yeah. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, but I don't think they want to come to Canada. I doubt it. New York is close enough. They're doing MSG. If anybody is a fan in Toronto, they can drive to New York.
I guess. I
Yeah.
guess. But if they come in here, they'll get all the talent from Alberta, Winnipeg.
Yeah,
I don't know.
maybe. Canada's not like enough of a. That is an annoying thing about Canada. Is like, why do the Americans get to come here, but we don't get to go there? That's what I wish. Because they can come here, no visa, make their money, go the fuck back.
Oh, they don't have to get like work permit?
No, not really. They just come here, make money, do whatever they want. They have to. I'm sure they have to specify in their taxes, but other than that, it's like do whatever you want.
Whoa.
But for me to go there and make money, dude, we gotta get the
whole
whole
thing.
shebang.
Whole
We have to
shebang.
pay, and the amount of money we pay, it's like, okay, fuck, am I even gonna make this money back?
Yeah.
And then like, I gotta break even, and then I have to focus on making money,
Yeah.
which is insane.
Insane.
It's fucking insane. But that's why we want to go to the States, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And then yeah, if like back to Kill Tony coming here,
Yeah.
if they would come here,
Yeah.
No, like Canadians are smart enough to go there. Like everybody goes to Kiltony.
Yeah, okay.
Like you came from Toronto, you got on in Austin, right?
Yeah,
Like people go there anyways for that
yeah,
specifically.
yeah.
So
It's
what other clubs did you get other than Mothership and Sunset?
Mm.
Have you got on Creek yet?
No, clique. I went to open mic.
Nice.
I did the late mic.
Yeah,
I signed up for it, but I just
too late.
no. I had a good spot. I was like 10
But you were bumped?
comics. I was bumped a little bit, and then I just couldn't because I didn't know anybody. So I used to do it here. I just didn't know anybody, but I go to the mic, right? I could do that because I was like hungry.
Yeah.
I was hungry in Austin too, but I just I was so tired. I
Yeah.
was like, and then what's gonna and
Yeah,
there's-
what's gonna come out of it?
yeah, there's only 2 comics on a
Yeah.
on a state on a
Was this
audience.
after the Kiltony or
Before,
yeah.
After everything changed, honestly.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. Then people are like, yeah, no, absolutely. I felt the same. Like I was really lucky when I first came to Austin. I was like Christina's guy, so I got kind of treated well everywhere right away.
Amazing.
And even this last trip, I was still doing mics, and it was okay. Yeah, you got to go early enough. I did a few mics, but I was there for 22, 20-ish days, and I did like 25 spots.
25 spots.
Yeah. Including like shows, mics, and everything. I counted everything.
In Austin.
Yeah.
That's
I
so much
have my
comedy.
list. Yeah.
Jesus.
But yeah, shout out to
Christina.
Yeah, shout out to Christina, shout out to Lemaire, shout out to Gardini, shout out to everybody, man.
So much
Got
shout
on
outs.
the Filthy show.
The mayor.
Yeah. It was fun, man. Austin's a cool spot. Lots of comedy going on there, but also lots of people now. Like the scene's like almost too big. It's like holy shit. A lot of open micers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very
It
nice
must have been
people.
overwhelming. Yeah, I can't even imagine at first.
Overwhelmed.
Yeah.
So much people.
Yeah.
Every mic, which is really good. I think for comedy. They're
It's good for comedy.
They're on it.
Yeah.
They're on it.
Yeah.
Here,
and the
not
cream
really.
always rises to the top.
Yeah, exactly. So, fuck yeah, Austin.
Yeah, fuck yeah, Austin. I think it's similar here, but fewer people. There's like more people now, but
Yeah, no, but it used to be so many more.
all right, I think so too.
Yeah, because
I don't think it's as. I don't know. I haven't done an open mic here in a long time, other than Keys.
yeah, okay, same.
Yeah.
I did my a couple times. Yeah, there used to be more people. Like, remember like Monday Mike Folk and Comedy?
Yeah.
Yeah,
When I
yeah.
just started,
Oh yeah.
I would do that. Yeah,
There were so many people
a
inside
lot.
the room.
Not anymore.
Now the show itself is gone, but still.
Didn't he bring something back?
Maybe, but
Okay.
whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
True. Okay. Cool.
Competition, I think.
So you don't want to go back to Japan because you want to stay away from your parents.
As far as I can.
You want to go back to Austin,
Yeah.
see if you can ride the momentum, and then come back here and sell some tickets.
Sell some ticket.
But long term, you want to move to Austin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where I want.
I guess you can do that. Yeah.
Austin.
Yeah.
Uh,
Why did you choose Toronto in the first place?
because I didn't have a visa
Right.
for US.
Right.
So I wanted to come as close as I can.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was Australia and England was option.
Australia is a good comedy
Yeah.
scene, I hear. Never been.
But I feel like before I come here, I was like maybe like I could go to state easier, which is much easier.
Yeah, you can go there now.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you went there, just to visit, no problem.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is now. I think it's like a 30-day limit now. It used to be 90.
Yeah. Okay.
It might be a 30. I don't know. That's just what I saw on fucking Instagram. I don't.
Okay.
But you're gonna have to double check that. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Fucking.
Move there eventually. Yeah, me too. Honestly, recently, like I was like more set on moving there, but now I'm like, Toronto's not a bad place to be. If you can sell tickets and if you have a visa, it's not a bad home base, but Austin's just better. But I'm already here. I have everything set up here,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
family wise.
Yeah, you have a wife.
Yeah.
Everything.
So I would have to relocate everything there.
Yeah. Did your wife live here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay. I thought you guys like, because you say you moved, and then it looks like a bachelor.
No, there's a bedroom.
No, bedroom, like, but like,
Yeah.
so I thought you guys are divorced.
No.
Okay.
We're not divorced. No, not yet. Not yet.
How's the marriage going?
Marriage is great. Marriage is amazing. She keeps me very supportive. She keeps me on the straight and narrow.
Yeah.
I do my shows. I come home. I write. You know, I have my cat. I have my wife. I'm very
You
happy.
have a cat here?
Yeah, I have a cat. I don't know where he is. I'll show you before you leave.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Don't eat him.
Yeah.
Here. Yeah.
If it's like, let me see it though.
Yeah. You're like, I don't know. He's pretty fat and juicy. I think you'd like him. He's a black cat. Black.
Black cat. Black cat. No. Black cat. No. That black cat. Black cat. Black cat. Bad luck.
Bad luck?
Yeah.
You only eat
White cat.
white? Very good luck.
White cat.
What about ginger? Ginger cats are fucking
Ginger cat.
nasty.
Ginger
You can taste the devil.
Ginger cat tastes devil. Ginger cat intestine so bad.
Ugh.
They eat whatever.
Yeah. What's like what's like the most delicacy cat?
Light skin cat.
Light skin cat?
Light
So
skin.
like, the one that has like the pigment issue, you know? Like the albino cat.
Albino cat.
It's black, but it's white.
Why? Yeah, that's the
Whoa.
best.
Has the attitude of a black cat, but no bad luck.
No bad luck.
Wow.
No bad luck. So juicy brain. I eat brain. Brain so juicy. Yeah. The muscle so good.
Wow.
Yeah,
Very good muscle.
muscle chewy, chewy muscle.
Cat or dog? Which one's better?
Cat. Yeah, difficult question.
Yeah. Or bat?
Bad is like a snack.
Uh-huh.
You go.
Yeah. Frosted flakes?
Yeah.
Frosted bats. You know, little
And
bat jerky.
Bat jerky, frogs. But the dog is like a dinner. Dog dinner.
It's like
Cat-
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
have-
When it's like
Instead of a turkey, you have a little puppy.
Yeah, because it has a personality, you know.
Yeah.
So you can only have it every once in a while.
Yeah.
But cat is little bitch.
Yeah.
Cat little bitch, you eat it every day.
But that's
You eat it every
that's
day.
true. That's
Every
true.
night,
It's like
every
chicken.
night. Yeah, it's
like,
chicken.
Yeah.
Eat Kentucky fried chicken.
Kentucky fried
You
pussy,
eat it every
yeah.
day.
Yeah.
So good. And then you throw in cat, bat, frog. So good.
Delicious. Awesome. All right. Yeah, that's a good way to end it, I think. Yeah. Amazing way. We walked through the menu. Yeah, man. Congratulations on everything. Can't wait to see you back there.
Thank you.
You know, maybe one day I'll get on an episode with you and get to redeem myself too.
Hell yeah.
And I'm sure I'll see you in Austin sometime
sure.
soon. But if
for
not,
sure.
I'll see you around here.
Hell.
Thanks for doing the podcast.
Thank you.
Anything else you want to say?
Follow my IG and YouTube.
Follow his IG and YouTube.
Yeah, Kansei Comedy.
Kansei Comedy.
Yeah.
Both on IG and YouTube?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
sick. Awesome. Thanks for watching, guys. Kansei, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Thank you, Bajinski.
Cheers.